The soldiers entered the tavern without a word, ducking their heads to keep their shakos from bumping the ceiling as they shuffled inside. Once they had all gathered inside, they began forming up along the wall on either side of the entrance, their drab uniforms of grey and dark blue contrasting starkly with the colourful dress of the sailors and privateers, who glanced at them with sombre expressions. At a gesture from their sergeant, the soldiers lowered their muskets to the floor in one motion. Their commanding officer was young, perhaps a little over 20, with light brown hair and active eyes that darted around the room. He was of average height and, although well built, carried himself with the rigid posture that Moreau recognized in junior officers who had yet to earn their soldiers' respect. Tucking his shako beneath an arm and resting the other hand on the sword at his hip, the young captain cleared his throat and faced the crowded room. "Attention, citizens!" he called out, his voice quavering slightly. "Effective for 9 o'clock this evening, the stables, tannery, and blacksmith's forge across from this establishment are hereby requisitioned for the 7th U.S. Infantry Regiment." Moreau's understanding of English was tenuous and his speech far from fluent, but he had spent much of the Atlantic crossing practicing with the English speakers aboard, adding to the little he had learned while serving on the Iberian Peninsula. After a quick glance at the others beside him, he turned back to the officer and his men, tilting his head as he strained to hear what was being said. "Any who conduct business in these locations," the American officer continued, "may report to the headquarters of Colonel Winfield on Canal Street for compensation. All horses are to be removed from the stables by first light tomorrow, or else they will be confiscated." A hush settled over the room as the men seated at the tables exchanged glances.